Good morning, Lincoln Lions. This is Mr. Conan. This is your daily announcements for Friday, May 29th, 2020. All right, every day we start with the pledge, so please stand for the pledge. 3, 2, 1. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. Next, we hop right into Lincoln Spirit on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lincoln Spirit makes us proud, respectful lions above the crowd. Our spirit makes us try our best and challenges us to encourage the rest. Next, we have some announcements. Students, we are not doing Leap Up Day this year, but you will be finding out who your teachers are for this next year. They'll be on your report card. In the meantime, teachers are writing a biography about themselves to put into report cards, as well as some grades are going to be doing some Zoom meetings to meet their new teachers, while others are going to make some videos. So you will get to see who the teachers are for next year, and then you'll get to pair that up, and you can watch them anytime because we'll try to put them in places that you can see. All right, on June 4th, we have a reverse parade from 6 to 6:45. Drive by the front of the school with signs or just honk and wave and say goodbye to your teachers and Mr. Conan. We have report card handout for kindergarten through 5th grade on June 5th. 8 o'clock is for kindergarten, 8:30 for first, 9 o'clock for second, 9:30 for third, 10 o'clock for fourth, and 10:30 for 5th grade. And lastly, we're going to celebrate our 6th graders. We're going to do a honk and wave with them on June 5th at 12 o'clock. Please drive by on 26th Street as they'll be standing socially distanced apart, and you may celebrate them leaving Lincoln and going on to middle school. Congratulations, 6th graders. And teachers, today we have a full staff meeting at 1 o'clock. I'll be sending out a link here soon. There are quite a few packets still over there that are ready to be scored so we can get our last grades put in this next week. Talent show update. We are getting it all set up. It should be ready to go for this next week. We have 3rd through 6th graders that sent in a video of a talent that they wanted to put on our talent show. So we can't wait. It's a little over a half an hour, I think, in length, so it should be a fantastic show that you can watch. We'll obviously put it into a YouTube link so we can share that online and share it through texting or Remind. All right, today's parenting tip, strategy, and self-care comes from Mr. Conan, from me, from the Momentous Institute. Building resiliency is a topic. I'll be giving you 5 tips over the next 5 days. This is the 3rd tip of the 5. It's called reframing frustrations. So reframing frustrations so you can see the positive in a situation rather than dwelling on the negative. For example, if you're thinking work at home during COVID is really, really tough, flip your mindset and say to yourself, good. This is teaching how important it is that I attend school and how important it is that I work hard. So trying to flip the perspective. All right, next part is our positive warrior. John Gordon, a well-known motivational speaker and author, talks about being positive, not because life is easy, but because life is hard. And I believe we must continue finding the positives not only at home, but also outside the walls of our house. So today's positive goes to Mr. Moore. Yes, our new principal. Every time I see him, when I'm around him, interacting with Lincoln Lion kids, he spends the time to get to know them personally and starts forming a relationship with them. Mr. Moore is truly a positive warrior. This is exactly what Lincoln is built on, is relationships, and Mr. Moore has that skill already, and so we want him to continue being a positive warrior, and I hope you get to meet and talk to him also. And he might be on later today. So please send me, your teacher, or have your parents post on Facebook your positive warrior acts so we can continue to celebrate them on announcements each day. I believe this world needs more positives. Help me be a positive warrior. So like I said before, each day we're going to be reading a story for you from the list of Scholastic books that have been approved to read. Today we have a special guest, our new principal here at Lincoln, Mr. Moore. He'll be reading a very cool story, The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissor by Drew DeWalt. And at the very end, we'll come up with a challenge or a question for you. Mr. Moore, are you ready? Looks like he is ready. Here we go.
Good morning. I can't wait to read my favorite book to you guys today. It is called The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors. This is a book by Drew DeWalt, and the pictures by Adam Rex. Hope you guys are wearing your battle pants because this is a great book. Long ago in an ancient and distant realm called the Kingdom of Backyard, there lived a warrior named Rock. Rock was the strongest in the land, but he was sad because no one could give him a worthy challenge. Rock traveled to the mysterious forest over by the tire swing, where he met a warrior who hung on a rope holding a giant's underwear. Drop that underwear and battle me, you ridiculous wooden clip man. I will pinch you and make you cry, Rock warrior. Rock versus Clothespin. Rock is victorious. Even though he had won, Rock was still unsatisfied. He had journeyed on to the mystical tower of Grandma's favorite apricot tree. There he was met by an odd and delicious fruit. You, sir, look like a fuzzy little butt. What? I challenge you to a duel. Then let us battle. Rock versus apricot. I will beat you, Rock, with my tart and tangy sweetness. Rock is victorious. I am smushed, and yet smushing you has brought me no joy. Are you not entertained? They were entertained, but the battle had been too easy, so Rock left the Kingdom of Backyard, still in search of a worthy foe. Meanwhile, in the Emperor of Mom's home office, on lonely and wind-swept desk, Mountain, a second great warrior, sought the glory of battle, and his name was Paper. Even though he was the smartest warrior in the land, he was also sad because no one could outwit him. He set out across Desk Mountain to find his match. There he met a long and square monster. I gobble up the likes of you and spit them out every day, little Paper. Oh, then taste my fury, giant box monster. Paper versus computer printer. No, not a paper jam. Paper is victorious. Having beaten the fiercest fighter of Desk Mountain, Paper climbed down to the pit of office trash bin, where he battled the most terrifying horde of creatures in all the land, the half-eaten bag of trail mix. Paper versus half-eaten bag of trail mix. Ah, foul wizard, he's blotted out the sun. Run for your lives, laddies! Paper wins again. Can no one beat me? And so, with a heavy heart, Paper departed the empire of Mom's home office. At the same time, in the kitchen realm, in the tiny village of Junk Drawer, there lived a third great warrior. They called her Scissors. And she was the fastest blade in the land. She too was unchallenged on this day. Her first opponent was a strange and sticky circle man. Let us do battle, you tacky and vaguely round monstrosity. I will battle you, and I will leave you beaten and confused with my adhesive and tangling powers. Scissors versus roll of tape. Scissors is victorious. Scissors forged across the kitchen realm to the frigid wastes of refrigerator freezer. There she met her most fearsome adversaries yet, dinosaurs made of frozen, breaded chicken. I have come from far reaches of kitchen to battle you, oh bizarre and yummy breaded dinosaurs. Bow before our children, pleasing shapes and flavors, sword monster. No one can resist our crunchy awesomeness. Scissors versus dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. Dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets win. No, wait! They don't. Scissors is victorious again. Am I so good that not even dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets can beat me? And so Scissors, like Rock and Paper before her, traveled beyond her own kingdom, seeking out a challenger who was her equal. Then one day, in a great caravan of two two-car garage. In a cavern, a two-car garage. Rock and scissors came face to face. I hope you're wearing your battle pants, Rock Warrior. If by battle pants you mean no pants, but I'm willing to fight you, then yes, I am wearing my battle pants. Weird Scissory one. Rock versus Scissors. An epic and legendary battle ensued, but ultimately Rock is victorious. You have made me so happy by beating me. I wish I felt your joy, Scissors, for I have yet to meet a warrior who can beat me. Hello. Those are fighting words. Wait, what? Rock versus paper. This is the best day of my life. Thank you for winning, O great knight of paper. That's fine for you, but it looks as though no one will ever beat me. Not so fast, paper. Wait, what? Scissor versus paper. You beat me. And the three great warriors hugged each other and danced for joy. And they became fast friends. Finally, they had each met their matches. They were so happy, in fact, that they began to battle again. Round and round they went in the most massive and epic three-way battle of all time. And it is said that this joyous struggle still rages on to this very day. That is why children around the world, in backyards, on playgrounds, and yes, even in classrooms, still honor the three great warriors by playing rock, paper, scissors. All right, I hope you enjoyed that book today. It is one of my favorites.
Thanks, Mr. Moore. What a great story about rock, paper, scissors. Your job is to create your own legend for rock, paper, scissors today. So come up with a story that you think goes similar to what Mr. Moore showed and told you about for rock, paper, scissors. What could be the story that you could create about the legend, your legend of rock, paper, scissors? So again, that was by Drew DeWalt. What a great book. We're looking for, I think we have room for 1 or 2 more readers in the morning announcements. If you haven't done so, please get it in to me this weekend and we'll try to get it on this next week. I think I have someone lined up for Monday and Tuesday and Friday. So I need 2 more readers. All right. Each day, we're going to be bringing a motivational song for you to get ready for remote learning. And so if you'd like to nominate a song for morning announcements, please email me or talk with your teacher or have your parents write a comment on this Facebook post. Today's song comes from our band and orchestra leader, Miss Schaefer. She wants us to stay calm in this COVID world by listening to Steve Martin's banjo song called Banjo Calm. So let's hope that does calm us. Here we go. Thanks, Miss Schaefer. Go be a positive warrior and go Lion Pride.